Hello, welcome to the 2024 forecast for the year of Dragon. This forecast is actually done by Master Kelvin Yap, and here I'm going to run through with you the forecast. Hi, I'm Kelvin Yap. I'm an international renowned Feng Shui Master, as I have a lot of students all around the world. I learn from various masters and incorporate various methods in my practice. So far, I have published 19 books. All my books are available on Amazon or on my website. You can see below, those are all my books that are published. It's available on Amazon and my website as well. In 2016, I actually went over to Russia to teach Qimeng Tunjia to Russian Feng Shui Masters. My website is www.fengshui-hacks.com. My blog is fengshui-hacks.blogspot.com. You can read some of the articles that are published over there. I also offer distance learning courses. You can go to my website to inquire more. So these are the courses that I offered. This is the Road to Feng Shui Master track. So you can see there's a two track. There's a blue track and as well as the yellow track. The blue tracks are mainly the Feng Shui tracks. The yellow are the Qimeng Tunjia track. So the blue track is actually allow you to become a Feng Shui Master via the Xuan Gong Da Gao and the Sanhe program to become a Feng Shui practitioner. For Qimeng Tunjia track, we actually run the program, Qimeng Tunjia program itself, and to combine with the Sanhe program, you plus mentorship from me, you become a Feng Shui Master. These are some of the specialized Chinese metaphysics track as well. So things like I also provide things like ultimate destiny analysis, Qimeng Tunjia program, the 5-element Bazi program, as well as Ziwei Dousu. A bit of disclaimer for the 2024 forecast. As you know that this is a generic forecast based on the year. So you have to understand that we were not responsible for any direct or indirect or any damages or losses incurred in connection with this forecast. This forecast is provided as is and without any warranties or implied or any merchandise or any fitness particular use or purpose. So you are advised to actually consult a professional metaphysics consultant to fully assess your situation. So if it's something that's really serious, best to consult a professional metaphysics. The 2024 prediction is published as a document. So this is basically a summary of the forecast. So you can actually download these articles from my website. There's a QR code over here where you can scan and download the articles, or you can go to my website, which is www.fengshui-hacks.com. You click on resource and you choose articles, and then you can see that there's 2024 prediction for the year of Dragon. So you can actually click on the document and then you can download the document itself. So on the right hand side, you can see there's the report the prediction is coming in as a group. So you can group 1E, 1935, 45. So you will see a lot of groups in this. I will cover more in the later part. Next is a bit of education for you all. Is what are the common techniques being used outside where you see, you go to shopping mall, you will publish all the animal sign, the dragon, the rats, the horse, the snake, all these things. The techniques, these techniques are based on Tong Su, okay? And you can see on the diagram the Tong Su or the red color, we have the Chinese in front. So what's in the Tong Su, you can see certain first pages, you will see the weather. They'll tell you the generic weather of the year. And of course, the further page, second page, sometimes depending on Tong Su, you will see the flying star information. They tell you the flying star location and we are the area that you look out for. And then, of course, there's one page to talk about outlook prediction. So you notice that this one, the outlook prediction example I pull out is the animal sign, for example, pig. And then there are the stars that affect that particular sign. So all the prediction that you see on the outside on the shopping center are based on this chart itself. So each chart will say which are the stars that govern that particular animal sign, and then whether this star is actually beneficial or bad for this particular animal sign. That's how the so-called prediction that you see in the outside supermarket or outside the shopping center is being derived from. a bit of info about Tong Su. So what's inside the Tong Su? Basically, Tong Su is like a almanac, they call it, or rather the encyclopedia. It provides information. So the general weather outlook for the whole year, the farming calendar. You also have a farming calendar. So Tong Su has the conversion from solar calendar to the lunar calendar. Basically, to tell people when to start farming, when to start harvesting for their wherever they are growing. So they use the Tong Su as a farming calendar. Right, so that's why they got 34 节气 inside there, where they can use it to as a gauge on when the season going to come in, and so when they can go and do the farming. Outlook prediction by animal sign, which I covered just now. We have where the star influence the particular animal sign. Basically, the star is at the particular location where the animal sign represent, and then you tell you the outlook, right? To provide the outlook whether the star is good or star is bad. Basic feng shui information like flying star. The Tong Su also provide a basic destiny analysis. You can actually use the Tong Su to do reading of 八字. They also have a section on way of life, on how to become a good person. You must basically you outline like what are the things you should do to be a good person. Like you must respect your parents, you must respect your bosses and stuff like that. There's a section on dream interpretation, like you dream a certain thing, then what that mean. Okay, some basic first aid, like how to do certain things when certain people got certain illness, like first aid. Date selection, so you very common. A lot of people will find Feng Shui Master for a date selection. They will take the Tong Su and search. So there's a date selection part of the Tong Su itself. They also have Taoist talisman. Some people advise that you put a Tong Su under your pillow, so to protect you against invasion of all those beings, right? So there's Taoist talisman there. There's also information about Taoist deities, like which deities means what, and all the information about them, so you can get from there. So originally the Tong Su is called the yellow calendar, called it Wang Li, right? Yellow calendar. Originally it was based on 360 days per year cycle. And the latest revision was done under the Qing dynasty, and it was banned by Mao Zedong after he founded the People's Republic of China. So therefore the current publication that you see Tong Su on sale now are mainly coming from Hong Kong and Macau. In China, it was banned, so it was never used. So you notice that Tong Su was done by the Qing dynasty. So as you all know, or you might not know as well, the Qing are actually the Manchu. They are not the Han Chinese. So all the most common Chinese race in China is called the Han Chinese. So the Manchu is trying to control the Han Chinese, so that's why they come up with the Tong Su to provide the information. So how accurate the information is up to you to interpret. The system that I use for this 2024 prediction is based on the ancient techniques called Qi Men Dun Jia. Right? In ancient time, this system cannot be practiced by normal commoners. They can only be practiced by the emperor or their advisor. So you need approval from the emperor to practice this. If it's a commoner caught practicing this system called Qi Men Dun Jia, they will be executed on the spot. Right? 砍头, they call it, chop the head off. Some of the ancient practitioners, like people like Zhuge Liang, Jiang Ziya or Jiang Taigong, Zhang Liang, and Liu Bowen. So here is a review of what was predicted in 2022 on 2023. So it's whether the prediction come true or not. So in 2022, I predicted that for 2023, the COVID situation worldwide will remain as status quo. We will see new variants and some fear and anxiety in the people. Also, there's vaccine. There's also need a constant development of a new vaccine to catch up with the ever-changing of the COVID-19 mutation. So as of 2023, on 28 October 2023, Singapore government actually announced issue update of the COVID-19 vaccine advisory. So you have to go and anybody that took the booster, that more than a year, they have to go and take a booster again. Okay, we have to continue to administer new dose of vaccine to catch up with the virus itself, right? So that's why the government actually encouraged individuals at the age of 6 months and above to receive additional dose in either 2023 or 2024. Right? So in 2022, I also predicted that there will be slowdown in fast-moving transportation, things like the courier delivery business, because there's a slowdown in the economy. Entertainment industries like nightclub, KTV, we see an upward trend in recovery because they were 2022, 2021, they were quite bad. Like education industry may upward trend as well. You see more people going back to study new skills. So in 2023, what happened is that we, based on the chart, you see that the freight transportation service index show that there is a drop in 1.8%. That's why the transportation slowed down. And the GDP, as at the bottom chart, you see the GDP, they talk about services because there is no chart there's no stats that govern the entertainment industry, the nightclub and KTV. So I use the services to represent the entertainment industry. You can see that in Singapore, there's an increase in terms of GDP services increase. So in 2022, I actually predicted that in 2023, there will be a more job cuts or downsizing due to economic recession. There's a sign of mass retrenchment as well. So you can see on the chart in 2023 onward, you see the blue line. It's actually on the upward trend. That means there's a more jobless. There's an upward trend on that. In terms of relationship and partnership, there will be more issue. You have to be careful. So 2023 stats is not available, but in 2021, I actually predicted that the divorce rate will stabilize. So you see that from the Chinese South 2022, the rate dropped. So hopefully everything is okay for 2024. Now let's move on to the year 2024 predictions. So as you all know, 2024 is a Jia Chen year, or rather the dragon year, or the wooden dragon. Jia is wood, so Chen is dragon, so Jia Chen is wooden dragon. So it's a wooden dragon year. So the dragon year officially is supposed to start on 4th February 2024 at 1626, based on the solar calendar. So Chinese have two calendars, the solar calendar and the lunisolar calendars. So the actual year start based on the solar calendars. Right? The Chinese New Year is based on the lunisolar calendar. So Chinese New Year starts on the 9th February 2024 at 11 p.m. based on the lunisolar calendar. So the prediction is based on the 11 p.m. 9th February 2024. So on the right hand side, you see is the chart, the Qi Men Zun Jia chart that is plotted, and you can see this is actually a Fu Ying chart in the Qi Men Zun Jia context. So what will be the general prediction for 2024? The trade war between the US and China is expected to continue without any resolution. The conflict in Ukraine may extend into 2024 if there's no resolution by end of 2023. As we know that there's no resolution for that, so the Ukraine war will continue. At the point, the terrorist conflict in the South China Sea between China and various countries, as well as the Hamas and Israel war, will continue into 2024, right? Because the reason being is in the Qi Men Zun Jia, we see it's a Fu Ying chart, so we see that the problem will actually persist and continue through 2024, right? The COVID-19 situation is projected to evolve into a flu-like syndrome with spikes in infection as virus mutated. So, and constant boosters are deemed necessary. So, government already asked us to constantly go to get booster shot. The economy is anticipated to remain in a state of limbo with high interest rate. There's a lot of people talking about whether the U.S. government, federal U.S. government will cut interest rate. I see that it's not going to happen anytime soon. If really going to happen, it will be probably towards the end of 2024, right? Or at least the second half of 2024. That's the best timing, the earliest it can happen, right? And there are also signs that of companies losing money and declare bankruptcy. So as of now, as we all know, there's a lot of companies already start to cutting jobs because of that. However, the medical and unconventional industry are expected to continue to flourish. Right? One of the reasons is because the COVID-19 situation is still not going away, so that's why the medicals and unconventional industry will continue to flourish on that. The job market may witness more retrenchment in 2024 to the company restructuring. So changing job may be risky, as there's indication of last in, first out kind of situation. Unless you're confident that it will not apply to you, then please go ahead. The medical industry may face a serious shortage of manpower. We already see this for the past few years, so we still continue to see a shortage for manpower for that because of the exhaustion from the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of people are leaving the medical industry because they are burnt out in a sense. The property market may undergo a correction, leading to financial losses for some individuals. So yeah, we are looking at going into properties. The market might go into correction. So you have to be careful. You are looking at investing in properties. Right. The weather patterns are expected to be more erratic, with occurrences such as volcano eruption, tornado, intense heat, and cold. So if you all know that when we move into 2024, we already have like the worst snowstorm in the year and that kind of stuff already happening already, right? And the divorce rate is actually predicted to increase in 2024. Next, we move on to individual forecast. So how to see this? So the Chiban Tunja predictions are not based on animal sign. So we're not using animal sign for this. We're based on your birth year, the year that the ending with the numbers. For example, group 1, okay, is the birth year ending with 5. So anybody that born between 1935 February 5th till 1936 February 4th is the group 1. Right? So you need to make sure your year is correct. Example, like if you are ending with 1, let's say you are born in 1961, right? In June, then no problem, you are group 7, right? So you are born between February 4th to February 3rd, 1962, then you are in group 7, right? This is for year ending with 1, and ending with 2, ending with 3, ending with 4 is a bit special. So ending for those born in the year ending with 4, you have to see which year you're in, and then you go to the particular group. For example, 1974, after February 4, 1974, or before February 3rd, 1975, you have to be under group 9, right? Group 9. So you go to group 9 to see your individual forecast. So to recap, these are the list of years that you can see. So you go find out the years. Make sure it's after February, right? And if you're January, you still consider the previous year, right? So look at this to understand which group you're in. So you need to identify which group you're in, and then you go to the individual group to see your forecast, right? So for my case, for this case, is I'll breaking up all the videos into different groups so that you can actually zoom in to watch. So this is a general prediction part, and then after that, there will be individual individual videos for each group of that. So you can actually zoom into the group. So some of the groups that not relevant to you, you're not interested, you can actually skip. Right? So you can actually zoom down to the particular group to watch that particular video. This is the Feng Shui enhancement and tips for 2024. So the 2024, the wealth sector is at northeast. So you can actually place a Chinese knot. The Chinese New Year now, you have plenty of this. You can just go to the shop to buy a big one and then hang at the northeast of your house, right? And then, or you can put a clay coin bank. If the place is not suitable to hang Chinese knot, you can actually get a clay coin bank. This could be a piggy bank, those piggy banks made of clay. You can actually get that as well. The signal sector is at southwest, so it's best to put a plant. They call it the golden money tree there, or the plant there to place there to prevent against sickness. Thank you for watching. So you can actually go to my website for www.fengshui-hacks.com for more information, or you can go to fengshui-hacks.blogspot.com to read more about some of the articles, or you can scan a QR code that bring you to my website. Thank you.